The night was dark and stormy as I climbed into the cockpit of my small Cessna 172. I was a seasoned pilot, and this routine flight was nothing new. I checked the weather forecast and noticed a few minor disturbances in the atmosphere, but nothing that should pose a threat. I filed my flight plan, received clearance from air traffic control, and prepared for takeoff. As I ascended into the inky black sky, I marveled at the beauty of the lightning dancing among the ominous clouds below. But my sense of wonder quickly turned to unease as I noticed a strange light in the distance. It was unlike any aircraft I had ever seen. The light seemed to move erratically, darting back and forth in unnatural patterns. I tried to brush it off as a trick of the eye, but curiosity got the better of me. "Control, this is November Delta Charlie. Do you have any known aircraft in my vicinity?" I radioed to air traffic control. "Negative, November Delta Charlie. You are the only aircraft reported in that area," the calm voice of the controller responded. I felt a shiver run down my spine. Something was not right. My instincts told me to turn back, but the strange light was drawing me in like a moth to a flame. Against my better judgment, I decided to investigate further. As I approached the mysterious light, my heart pounded in my chest. The erratic movements were becoming even more pronounced, and I couldn't shake the feeling that I was being watched. The light suddenly disappeared, leaving me in complete darkness. I glanced at my instruments, trying to make sense of what just happened. That's when it appeared right in front of me. A massive metallic object, unlike anything I had ever seen. It was a colossal saucer-shaped craft with intricate patterns etched on its surface. My mind struggled to comprehend what my eyes were witnessing. It was an extraterrestrial spacecraft. I tried to maneuver away, but my controls became unresponsive. The Cessna was under the control of an unknown force, and I was at its mercy. Panic set in as I realized that I was no longer in control of my own destiny. The craft's underside began to glow with an eerie, pulsating light. I was bathed in its ominous radiance, and a wave of paralysis washed over me. I couldn't move, couldn't speak. My mind was racing, trying to make sense of the situation, but the mysterious power immobilized me completely. Just when I thought all was lost, a brilliant beam of light shot from the extraterrestrial craft and enveloped the Cessna. I felt weightless, as if the laws of gravity no longer applied to me. My fear intensified as I was pulled upward, ascending toward the unknown. Inside the alien vessel, everything was surreal. The surroundings were foreign, filled with strange symbols and technology beyond my comprehension. I was placed in a spherical chamber, and a translucent force field encased me within. My captors, beings with elongated limbs and piercing eyes, observed me with an unsettling intensity. An alien voice echoed inside my head, bypassing language barriers. "Do not fear. We mean you no harm. We are merely studying you, as you are an anomaly to us." Studying me? My mind struggled to process the information. Why me? What could they possibly learn from a simple pilot like myself? As the interrogation continued, I could sense that these beings were vastly superior to humans. Their intellect and technology were beyond anything on Earth. They had traveled across the vastness of space to explore our planet and its inhabitants. Time seemed to blur inside the alien craft. I lost track of hours, maybe even days, as the extraterrestrial beings delved into my thoughts and experiences. Memories I had long forgotten resurfaced, examined by their probing minds. Eventually, the alien communication ceased, and I was returned to my aircraft. My memories of the encounter were hazy, as if a fog had settled over them. Had it all been a dream? A hallucination brought on by stress and exhaustion? But then I noticed the strange symbols etched into my forearm, glowing faintly. It was a haunting reminder that the encounter was real. I had experienced something beyond comprehension, beyond the boundaries of human knowledge. As I touched down at the airport, I was filled with conflicting emotions. Fear, wonder, and an unshakable sense of insignificance swirled within me. I knew that the world wasn't ready for the truth of what I had experienced. Since that fateful night, I've never spoken of my extraterrestrial encounter. People would dismiss it as fiction or label me as crazy. But deep inside, I know that the universe is vast and filled with mysteries that we can't even begin to comprehend. Every time I look up at the night sky, I wonder if those beings are still out there, watching and studying us from afar. And I can't help but feel a strange connection to the stars, knowing that I'm not alone in this vast cosmos.